Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train. Get on the flavor train with your girl, Lady T. Ooh, yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tonya, Lady T. Where am I at? Does it look different? Where am I at? I'm at Mama's house. Mama's getting her whole house painted on the inside and done and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm on the other side of the table so we don't expose all the tarp going on. Anyway, we're going to make it do what it do.
That's right. We got to eat some kind of way.
You know, we weren't going to do Sunday dinner, but I came over here with some stuff and she had already started cooking. So what's a girl to do but to get on the flavor train? Okay, y'all, let's say grace. Thank you, most gracious and heavenly Father, for food that I'm about to receive for the nourishment of my body. Okay, now, y'all, let me see if I can break it on down to you. We got some potato salad. We've got some quiche.
Sausage and veggie quiche.
Sausage and veggie quiche. Over here in the side corner pocket, we got some rotisserie chicken drizzled with some barbecue sauce on it. Then I'm going to spin the plate around. This is spin a plate. I got a barbecue rib, a croissant, and we got some cabbage.
Roasted honey butter cabbage.
That's it. There it is.
Roasted honey butter cabbage. Oh,
that's it. There it is. 2 times. Oh, man. It feels good to eat Mama's cooking. I'm going to eat my cooking, even though my cooking is good. But ain't nothing like Mama cooking, you know. So, you know, the first thing I want to try is the spiral cabbage. Okay, here it goes, y'all. Here it is.
Drum roll.
Here we go. Ooh, Ooh, that is good, Mom.
I know, I thought it would really be good. You know,
The different flavor.
Yeah, I put a bunch of seasoning on there. I can't remember.
Ooh, that is wonderful. You did a video on it. Y'all going to come on in later on.
It's easy to do.
Oh, you know I'm going to watch that video so I can do this.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
There's a fly in here that's about to meet its maker.
He keeps trying to fake because he knows he's out of season for one thing. Like everything else, when you out of season, you know you ain't nobody don't want you around. I'm gonna give this to him. He ain't gonna worry me while I'm trying to eat.
Wow, that is wonderful.
It's very, very simple. And what I'm talking about, you know, you could have.
I was hungry. I was trying to wait on Tony. Did you say he was gonna come by?
You said you supposed to be getting that boy to cut his hair.
Oh. Oh, his hair is nappy. He ain't gonna show up on camera.
He getting a gift. He getting a prize for something he did at school for academics. And you know, I guess they're gonna video it.
Oh.
And Tom said he got one his hair cut.
Oh, okay.
For the, for the pictures. What in the world? Look for stuff. Yeah,
Oh wow, that's good. That quiche.
That quiche is
I love quiche, y'all. I love quiche.
You know what I thought about? So, about every time I make quiche, it's just about something different. It's a little bit different. I never make the same quiche twice since I've been making it. I might run up on it being almost the same. But see, quiche is one of those things you can get a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and sit down and have a slice of quiche, and that's a meal. Or you can get smart and conscientious and boil you some grits and butter them up and eat that quiche with it. Stop your foolishness, and you got a real whole meal. Or you can use it as a dinner thing like this. That quiche and a slice of that cabbage, you're done.
Talk about it.
Because you got your veggie, you got your starch and everything. and your meat right there in the quiche. How you like them ribs?
They're tender.
I use Jay Hughley. You know, I told you Jay Hughley. He's a, I guess he's a chef, and he made this barbecue sauce, sugar free. It's pretty good.
Oh wow!
A little bit different, but it's pretty good. And
I
what
like
I
it.
do, I added that with some General Tso's. The General Tso's season is spicy and sweet. But I mixed half and half and put all those ribs instead of just straight barbecue sauce. But that, yeah, they sell. In fact, it's on the shelf in Sam's Club. Sure is. And it's not bad at all.
Cabbage is outstanding.
If you need to watch your sugar, here it is. Look here.
Okay.
If you have, it's front and center. They got it on the front aisle in Sam's Club. Somebody had mentioned.
That's
I had
pretty
heard
good.
about it somewhere. And then when I was in Sam's Club, I thought, wow, there it is. So it comes a 2-pack. So for under $10, I thought you can't beat that with a stick.
Oh my goodness, this is so good. And it's good too.
Yeah,
Just like it is.
Sam's Club, yeah, they make a good. Whoever makes their stuff like that, they do well with it. You know, I am
I feel like a piece of lint on my eye.
Got me some water's gonna do.
Water.
You know what? I think I got to order you a sticking. You can split one. You want to have one with me?
No, I'm good.
Please don't let me forget. Why you want to go, child? Get out of here.
Get the step.
One on out. Let me just get something just in case. Ain't nothing no worse than trying to eat with one hand. Like what's guy used to say, making pies and planting flies.
There's a piece of lint. I got it.
Let me chase my cabbage. Oh yeah, I love cabbage.
I have a good line. That honey butter.
That's why I got put a little honey butter down through there.
Drizzled it.
Just use that honey butter. I melted it.
And you cut it the medallion way I see. Like a. I don't say don't touch it.
I almost did. Yeah. I saw this. I saw somebody cutting cabbage. And I thought, ooh, I don't have to try that. I never did figure out what their seasoning was because I'm going to do my own seasoning anyway. I just like the way they cut it and the way it looked. Just like I said, food can be so beautiful. And they don't even take I mean, get you a big head of cabbage, wash it up, cut it. Just cut it in, a big circle.
Yeah.
Grease you a pan, put it on there, and sprinkle your favorite.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Yeah,
that cabbage.
A little honey butter on there.
I'm going to do this when I do my sriracha honey butter fried chicken recipe. And I'm going to do the cabbage. Drizzle some honey butter on. And just, I bet you did it from scratch. You took some butter, squoze some honey in it. And made your honey butter that way, okay?
Oh, no.
Or you bought honey butter.
Let me show you.
Country crop.
This is real butter.
Don't get up.
I want to show you because it's on mine.
Mama, come on, face eating. See how she do, y'all? You could have showed it to me afterward.
I could have, but it was on my mind.
Because see, that chicken on my head, you do it from scratch. Oh, okay.
I'm glad I got up. I forgot it.
of Land O'Lakes. Just in case y'all want to see. Somebody gonna say, let me see. Land O'Lakes.
You can spread it on your biscuits. Now what I did half and half. I did half of this and then half regular butter. Mm-hmm. Because I don't want to be too...
Let me see that again. Y'all, I got a software update. And I'm going to see if it upload. I got a software update and stuff went back to default. So I hope that comes out where it's reading to y'all the correct way. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back into my... I have to go back into my settings and fix that.
Or just go ahead on there and do it both ways. Right side and left side.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to fix that. I get so irritated. You know what? That's the thing. I'm gonna have to write when I can't get out. When your phone is triggered or notified to do a software upgrade, okay? I hate that they undo all your settings that you had. That is so annoying. And see, when I first got my phone, I went on YouTube so they could show me how to, set my phone up and all that good stuff. Because y'all remember the time I had with that, remember?
So that's your phone company that resets?
Well, it's the software. It'll say software update. And it'll prompt you to update the software. But daggone, fix it, program it, where anything that you set up, especially if it's still part of the upgrade, right, leave my freaking settings alone.
Maybe they don't have capability or nobody just thought about that.
I mean, that's crazy to me. Now I got to go back and look at that video so I can reset my settings. But see, now I just looked at showing them the Land O'Lakes and it's reading backwards. Anyway, we'll see when I upload it.
I want everybody to taste this because this is so wonderful.
It is.
Just the cabbage and the quiche could be a meal.
Yep.
Just the cabbage and the chicken could be the meal. The cabbage is doing it all. The cabbage and those ribs could be a meal. And a piece of a roll. Girl, please. And either one you could and a potato salad, the chicken and the cabbage. I mean, you can we got about 4 different meals on here, but they all blend. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
The quiche is talking cash money, too, now.
Cha-ching.
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry. This is the first time I ate today, too.
I got to listen to my Christmas music when I was riding around today.
Your what music?
Christmas.
Oh, okay.
Sirius XM, Soul Time switches over to Holiday Soul. And I was just enjoying my Christmas music. Then they played a song, Aretha Franklin, and it was featuring somebody, and it was "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." But it was just a guy. It was just a guy singing with her.
Oh, okay.
And he had a part.
Oh, okay.
Honey, listen. Oh, Lord, forgive me. Some collabs just don't need to happen.
You know who can sing? I knew she could sing, but that doggone Kelly Clarkson ain't no joke.
Yeah.
And I love her because she's so jolly and playful.
Yes, I love me some Kelly Clarkson.
And her sing, it's hard for me to put them two. That gal can sing.
She can blow.
That's why she won, American Idol.
Yeah. But let me finish telling you about... Let me finish telling you about Aretha Franklin. Now, I'm jamming off Aretha Franklin and everything. And then so this guy, he comes on to start singing. And he did okay till he hit a note.
Aretha probably hit him on his chin too.
He hit a note, and it was a long, long, like the rotary phone, long note. And wait a minute, it was slightly off key. It was slightly off key. Now, I ain't no professional singer, but I can hear tone and pitch and all that.
Me neither. I can hear off key too.
But wait, it was slightly off key, and it was slightly off key, and it was long. Wait.
He did not.
It was so long and off key that during that note,
during a note.
Wait. During that long note, and it was slightly off key. It was so pitchy and long that I felt this eye right here, Mom. It started to close, but the other one stayed open.
You get a little puffy on the.
I thought, ooh. But honey,
I know you are tickler about that. Well, you mess with me, so if a professional was off key, I know you were getting your goat.
And I said, Lord, please forgive me, because that man probably so excited to be
girl, I bet you,
collabing with her.
I bet you because she's a professional when it comes to singing. He must have hit that note in the midst of recording that.
I mean, he hit that note, it was long.
And I tell you, a lot of, and I say, I'm no professional by any means, but I appreciate and enjoy music, good music, of course.
I know the scope of where I can go with my voice.
That's why I enjoyed that Voices of Fire. Now, that was good.
Oh, everybody's been watching that on Netflix, y'all. Voices of Fire.
That's good, because they did the teaching every level, and when they did that final show.
Don't tell me, because I ain't finished. Don't tell me, Mom.
There's some singing folks up around Virginia.
Yeah.
And I saw a man that looked just like Marion. I even paused it.
Yeah.
I don't have to go back and look again and see if that was him or not, but it was because I think he's from Virginia.
Yeah, but then there's that woman. A few people sang At Last, but one of them, she was her own band.
Yeah.
She had the guitar playing.
Because she was one of the people that she heard instruments.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
And that's true. Because I've sang so long on worship and praise, and I'm so used to singing with a band, live music, live instruments. Whenever I'm singing around the house or whatever, I can hear the drums, I can hear the bass, I can hear the piano, I can hear the keyboard, I can hear all of that.
Well, that was what she was, but that first song she tried to sing, man, Yes, Jesus Loved Me, girl, and that song still eats me up. She couldn't even finish that. She boo-hooed, but they could hear the same girl.
Okay, gotcha.
She cried so
Don't
hard.
tell me.
I thought you started looking at City. You need to get with it now. If we can't talk about it, don't talk about it.
But yeah.
You had start looking at it.
I have, but I haven't seen but maybe 2.
You should have seen that part, because she was the first one on there.
She sang Jesus I Love. No, I thought it was that one with the white hair.
The one with the white hair is the vocal coach. The girl with the
maybe I did hear it and I just can't remember.
You didn't focus. You see, I focus because I look at everything. I don't miss nothing.
I must have didn't even pay.
She was, because when she started singing, it reminded me when you used to sing Jesus Love, because she started off beautiful. She had like a tenor voice, soprano, tenor, whatever. And she started off so
Was
good.
it in the second? Maybe I didn't watch the second episode. It has to be. I watched the first.
I think it was in the first episode, because remember, you don't know if you remember.
I hadn't heard of that. So
okay,
that means
everybody had one shot at singing a song.
Yeah, because she did At Last, and then another woman did At Last.
Right. But she had done Jesus Love Me in the beginning, and they let her come back to do At Last, because they could hear it in her voice. But they recognized, and I felt so good about that, they recognized that she had been through some stuff.
Right.
And her song that she was presenting was Jesus Love Me. She couldn't sing it without boohooing because she said everybody deserved to be loved.
Well, how I missed that? I must have got up and fixed me a cup of coffee or something.
But
And then
that girl got it. Boy, when she started singing, I said, Lord, that's the song, the first song that you sang.
I sang.
And I was getting ready to enjoy it. And boy, she got the crown. I was sitting here crying. I thought, just stop. Leave me alone with that. So they told her, she tore up the whole auditioning staff. She tore them up with that song. But they wanted her to be able to sing without crying.
Gotcha.
To see. But they knew it was in her because the whole purpose of that choir, that 75-person choir, was to go out to the world to say, I love you, Jesus loves you, this is what life is supposed to be like. And they want, and then everybody in that choir had something happen to them. They had some kind of a testimony because they wanted people to sing from their heart and from their experience, not just from because you're a good singer. You know, a lot of folks are good singers, but they don't have no emotion. They don't have any kind of testimony. They have any kind of anything, no foundation to it. So, but everybody that auditioned could sing, really sing. But the ones who had a story to tell about the goodness of the Lord, come on, folks. They were considered first because they said when that person get up to sing that song, they were going to pull the people in the audience into their purpose, and that was going to propel them throughout the world. And that this man said he thought of that when he was like in the 7th grade. Now, good God from Zion, look how long he waited for God to make that thing come into fruition. This man is 60 years old now, and he just now pursuing it. And how awesome is God to put Pharrell Williams as his nephew who has the means to
make
produce,
it happen.
direct. They got a whole album out. And there were some people in that group that had all kinds of different things going on in their life. I thought, how awesome is that? What is that?
Chocolate covered almonds.
Jesus. Ooh, it's good for more reasons than just to sing, huh?
I want to see the Christmas song thing. Israel Houghton and New Breed is going to be doing with Cheryl Brady's song.
Oh, God.
Worship and Praise. I was watching them on Facebook. They were rehearsing. And, of course, they were playing the instruments, and they were all, I guess, in the rehearsal room or the basement or wherever they were rehearsing. And I must say, I do miss that choir band singing together with worship and praise team. But see, ever since COVID, I can't go.
Well, yeah,
I can't do it. I mean, yeah, we'll be back. But I'm just saying, I so miss that. I so miss that, the harmonizing, getting your parts right when you're learning a new song, and just that chorus, choir, worship, praise. I so miss that, and I just sat there and watched them rehearse.
And I think
I love that.
That's the best part
love
of
worship and praise, y'all. I just love it.
When you're at rehearsal and somebody just cut loose, and when the spirit hits you, that's why I was explaining to Tanya, because she said and watched it actually, and so she would say, "Oh, this was saying, that was saying." I said, Tanya, that ain't even what it's about. It's about those singers
being on one accord,
or on one accord with God, and
that
when they
worship.
sing, it comes forth. Because when you worship, God will show up now.
Oh yeah, and I do just miss that togetherness. Going to rehearsal every Wednesday night. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Well, for y'all who follow me on my Tonya Howell channel, I forgot about. And I would show y'all that meet me at choir rehearsal, worship and praise rehearsal. I do miss it. I really, really do.
They showed that part too, where all the people that were auditioning for that thing, while they were sitting out in the forest, about 120 of them came. So while they were in there going through that rehearsal. When they first started, I guess they had to wait for something. That group got together and started singing. It was awesome. Anyway, but the panel could hear them. They said, "What's going on right here?" And the whole everybody, nobody really knew each other. Just all these people, all those voices were on one accord singing "How Great Thou Art." That's what.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
And they came to the door. They said, "Now see, that's what we want to happen in this choir when they get up on." And honey, they made it happen.
Because that's how we used to do. You know, nobody knew what kind of day anybody had, and the musicians be over there still trying to tinker and work out the bass part and the drum part and work out the timing. And us, the singers, we be over there talking, and we might bust out a song. Belinda might start busting out the song. We all just flow in, and it just be our voices, and we just get to going and singing, "Thank you, Lord." And then we all just come in unison with harmony. "Thank you, Lord." Oh my God, I used to love that. I mean, I still get my worship and praise on right by myself.
Singing that when I put that food in my mouth, you know I could have got that harmony part.
Child. Oh, I do miss that though, y'all.
But yeah, that's awesome. And I was thinking,
Voice of the Fire.
This one girl was a tenor. I'm talking about she was a show-enough tenor. One of her issues was that when she came to high school, the high school chorus teacher wouldn't let her sing tenor. She told her, "No, you're an alto." And she said, "I've sang tenor all my life." And the woman just kept messing up. I think she ended up getting out of the choir, whatever it was. But when she came for that rehearsal, I said, "Okay, what, I forget what song, but they asked her what she sang." She said tenor. So, choirs are broken up into soprano, alto, tenors. And they said, if without a tenor in the mix, you got an issue.
Yep.
So, that girl, and them tenors, tenors can go way down there and come all the way back up there. She was so nervous. And the woman, the lady with the white hair, she said, "We're going to fix this because on production night, she could tell, she tightened up." What she did, it was so awesome. She got her a stool, and she was dressed up real good too, and sat right like this behind her. And she said, "I'm going to feed her the word." Good God from Zion. If she didn't feed her the word, if she didn't blow, and when she got about midway through it, she took off on her own. But all she needed was that little foot. That was so good. And when she was singing, I thought about you. I said, "Doggone." I said, "Now Tonya sings alto and tenor."
Yeah, I've seen alto and tenor. And see, alto is bring that harmony. It glues that soprano and that tenor together, and that out. What? Yeah, and don't mess around and have somebody like Nikki.
That's what I thought about with Nikki.
My friend Belinda with
Nikki is that she could do all of them.
She could do all of them. But now y'all know I've told y'all about the Banks. I've asked y'all to subscribe to her channel. Their whole family can sing, but that's who we're talking about when you hear me talk about my friend Belinda. They have a YouTube channel all about the Banks. Y'all go over there and show them some love. They need, I think, 130 more subscribers, and they will reach their 1,000 subscribers. Go on over there, y'all. Yeah. All about the Banks. I'm going to remember to put their link in the description box. I've done a shout out before. But anyway, their daughter, Nikki, and their son, Aaron, they're on one of the videos they just recently did. They can blow the microphone. Ooh. Harmony.
But that
Let me tell you,
voice is so, it's like
Nikki, her daughter.
Ooh. I have not.
I call her my baby sister, my other baby sister. Let me tell you. Now, she is the one who helped and taught me how to harmonize.
That girl can sing.
She taught me how to harmonize. That child right there, that's a harmonizing girl. Let me tell you. Oh, maybe y'all can bombard them and get them to do a worship song on their channel for y'all, and I won't have to say another word once you hear them sing. Yep. But anyway, yeah, y'all, it's just a blessing. But anyway, let me go. I gotta actually get back home and check email. I've been gone all afternoon.
What I hate is we didn't record. Remember when y'all was having a little group together?
Groups and stuff. We used to sing all the time.
They let me be the manager.
Yeah, we used to sing all the time. Record, yeah.
Cause y'all remember that song y'all made up?
Yeah, I did 2 songs.
Yeah, what I was trying to.
I Am Called.
I Am Calling, and there was another one.
I can't even think of it.
Not On My Way to Candyland. Somebody else made that.
Oh man, I forgot the other one.
An upbeat song.
I still got that song written down somewhere where I had wrote them 2 songs. But yeah, we had fun. And see, that was before we did all the doing what we do now. We record everything now.
That wasn't recorded. That song, them 2 songs was off the chain.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, y'all, let me I got to come in for a stop at the depot. But anyway, y'all, I want to thank y'all so much again. Stay tuned either later on tonight. Mom's video will be up or tomorrow. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all. And I want to thank y'all. Thank you for stopping on the flavor train because what? Flavor is where it's at. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.